everybody, and welcome to a new little mini-series that I've decided to do. It's called The Brood, because it's all about Genestealer cultists, something that I've been waiting to do for a very, very, very long time, guys. In fact, I've been waiting for some new Genestealer cultists for a little bit of over 18 years, almost 20 years now, which is absolutely incredible. Now, I absolutely adore Genestealer cultists. I love the whole fluff, the lore behind them. I think that they're really, really great because they add a lot of character to the Tyranid faction in Warhammer 40,000. A faction that previously, in my opinion, was very characterless. It was very bland. I mean, it was, you know, you could say, yeah, it's cool because it's mindless aliens and stuff and they're supposed to be that way, but there was just no character. There was nothing to entice myself into actually getting anything to do with Tyranids, and this just might be the ticket. But anyway, guys, so what are we going to be looking at today? We're going to be looking at not the Patriarch, funnily enough, mainly because everyone seems to be doing the Patriarch first, what you get with the Deathwatch box set. What we're going to be looking at first, guys, is the Magus, as you guys can see here. Let's just zoom in because he's quite a small miniature and quite highly detailed. Now, I did try a little bit of object source lighting first and foremost. It kind of went okay. I think I need to rework the staff a little bit, but at the same time, if I want to rework the object source lighting, I kind of have to repaint the whole fucking miniature, and I can't be arsed doing that, so it's probably going to stay the way it is. I really enjoyed painting this miniature. It was really, really nice. Kind of snap fit, doesn't come in too many components. The separate components you get are the head, the staff arm, you get this little necklace bit here, and the torso comes in a front and a back part as well. And that's basically it for this model. Really, really nice to paint, like I said. I kind of went for a less regal looking Genestealer Magus. Now, this guy is actually Magus Orthentrist. However, I have decided to call him Nigel instead, because he looks like a Nigel, guys, to be honest. Just look at that. That face just screams. Hello there, I'm Nigel, and I like Genestealers, and in fact, I'm a Psyker as well. I'm level 2, and I draw my powers from the telepathy discipline. But anyway, aside from that, yeah, so I wanted to go for a less regal look. I've seen a lot of people painting him with, like, really, really elaborate purple robes and red robes and stuff, and all this finery and things, and really, the whole point of a Genestealer cult is to be very, how shall I say, unimposing, very quiet, very espionage-like. They're not supposed to be big flamboyant because it'll draw attention to themselves. So I opted for just some standard, like, brown robes with a little bit of finery, you know. Maybe the brown robes are what he wears during his day job, and then when he's giving his Genestealer cult meetings during the evening, hello, I'm Nigel, and I'm a Genestealer cultist Magus, and not an alcoholic. But anyway, so basically, so you know, the brown robes is what he probably wears during the day, and then he puts this finery on at night when he's giving his Genestealer meetings, that kind of thing, as not to draw attention to himself. But really, really cool model. In regards to rules and stuff like that, he is. I have the rules right next to me, guys. Even though you can download these for free, I got the actual White Dwarf because I like having physical copies of stuff. He is weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4, strength 3, toughness 3, like a guardsman pretty much, but with, I think, maybe better ballistic skill perhaps. So toughness 3, wounds 2, initiative 4, attacks 2, leadership, shut up compressor, god damn it, you're always ruining my videos. Attacks 2, leadership 9, and a save 5 plus save. Now, he's not exactly the toughest guy. He's designed mainly to buff, because he is a Psyker level 2 mastery, and uses the telepathy discipline, so that's kind of where he draws a lot of his strength from. War gear, auto pistol, 4 stave, and Genestealer familiar, which we'll come to in a second. 4 stave, you know, makes him pretty decent in combat, and the Genestealer familiar, which we are going to bring in now. I want to remember where he is because he's very, very tiny. This is Steve, Nigel's Genestealer familiar, I've decided to call him. He's actually a really, really cool little model because the Genestealer Patriarch gets one of these fellas, and so does the Magus, and he basically gives an extra 2 attacks with rending that are strength 4 AP dash, which is pretty, really cool. So it makes the Magus pretty decent in close combat, actually. So he gets 2 attacks of rending and 2 attacks that are force attacks. so, you know, pretty decent. The Genestealer Familiar is literally not, you can't kill him, he's just there for decorative purposes, but he looks really, really cool. I mean, look at his little face, he looks like a tiny little Genestealer. You might be wondering why this looks slightly different from the other one. It's because when I was initially making them, I got the two Genestealer Familiars parts mixed up, so they both look slightly different, which is not a bad thing, I've got to say. Also, guys, if you guys are wondering how I did the wonderful bright object source lighting on the Magus, it was done by spraying down white first over where I wanted the bits to be glowy, and then what I did, I used another of these Vallejo glow colours. This is the magenta fluorescent, and this is a luscious colour, a really, really nice. When done over white through an airbrush, you kind of get this really great iridescent glowing effect, and then I even used it on the purple kind of dangly jewels and stuff here, and it just blends so well. It's just a great colour, and for, you know, less than £2, I can't recommend this highly if you want to do kind of like purple, you know, chaosy, warp, you know, tyranny kind of psychic powers. I really recommend it highly. It's fantastic. But yeah, guys, let's just take a little look at some of the closer details on it. I mean, the model is so super detailed. I mean, I love the finery that he's got going down his front. I think this looks really, really cool. I really wanted to do kind of like an inlay of red, but I thought, you know what? It's fun to limit yourself with colours because it makes you think outside the box in regards to painting. Like these jewels and stuff that he's got going on, they were just really fun to do. And then we got some other little bits of detail on him here. These are really just basic colours, guys, with a wash over them. There's nothing special about these. Oh, I've missed his ring. I need to do his ring. I might do that in silver, just to break it up from all the gold finery that he's got. But yeah, really good miniature to build, really good miniature to paint, guys. One thing that I will say, though, which has really annoyed me, I actually splashed out and bought some new paints, and among one of them was the Vallejo Model Air Gold. This paint is fucking bollocks, guys. It's so shit. Don't buy it. It's really watery. You have to put so many layers on, even over, you know, an appropriate base colour. It just looks a load of shit, basically. Gehenna Gold from Games Workshop is a much better gold than this one. I don't like it a lot. That could just go over there and fuck itself. But anyway, guys, that's been it, really. So, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I hope you enjoyed this Magus. There'll be more to come from these. Like I say, it's only going to be a mini-series. There's not going to be an awful lot in there. I'm not going to be like, oh, yes, here is a load of the regular Genestealer cultists, and here is a second lot of them. I'm just going to do, like, the one units, because I think you get a bunch of, you get, like, loads and loads of stuff for the Genestealer side of things. Obviously, the HQ and the models that stand out are going to get their own individual video, but other than that, yeah, it's going to be a short series, guys. But anyway, I will just leave you with a look at Nigel and Steve. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and tune in for the next video. Don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Facebook group. You get sneak peeks of what I am doing in the future, past and present, and you also get to talk to me and interact with me on a medium that's outside of YouTube. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you now, see you now, and goodbye.